And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at Boom Bang Gold. This is a prospecting game where apparently the best way to collect gold is to throw dynamite and see things blow up. This is a kid's game. It is a game where you are actually physically throwing a little dynamite stick here on a board, trying to cause tiles to flip over and grab them as quickly as you can. Let's take a look. So the game is played inside this box here. You're going to have a bunch of tiles here, and they're all going to be placed with this rock side face up. Each player is going to have a shelf they're going to put in front of them, as well as a prospector. That prospector is going to keep them safe from something. So this guy is not afraid of bats. This gentleman's not afraid of ghosts. She's not afraid of rats. And Ruby is not afraid of snakes. I am, so I can't be her. So you're going to be playing, the game is going to be taking place over 12 rounds. You'll keep track of those rounds with this clock token here. Everyone's going to have a stick of dynamite. And at the beginning of each round, everyone will say ready, set, go. And you will all throw your dynamite in like that. When that happens, you're going to see it's going to make tiles turn face up. Now, if you see a tile that matches the thing you're not afraid of, so I might say bat. So I might be like, watch out, bat. Everyone else has to put their hands on their head and shout help before they can continue. Meanwhile, I'm grabbing stuff as fast as I can and placing it on my shelf in front of me. And so everyone's going to be grabbing these different tiles that are in front of them. See there's a ghost, so the ghost player could have called that too. Some of the tiles are action tiles, and you can grab those too. And we're going to keep going till all the tiles are gone. You can only grab a tile with one hand. You can't pull more than one tile out at a time, and even if tiles fly outside the thing, you can grab those too. Once all the tiles are grabbed, the round is going to be over, and then players can play any action tiles. So you see I got a gun here, a gun I can attack another player. That player is going to take two of their nuggets, hide them in one of their hands, and I guess which hand it's in. If I guess correctly, then I basically get to steal that gold. Let's see if I can find some of the other tiles that are in here. Oh, here we got a pickaxe. If you have a pickaxe, you can turn over 5 tiles. Now you'll notice not all tiles have gold on each side of them. And so if I turn over any gold tiles, when I turn over those tiles, then I get to keep those. Let's see. If I get dynamite after everyone else is gone, I can throw the dynamite in and try to get one more, any gold that gets turned over for me throwing that dynamite in, I win. And there's also a sheriff token in here somewhere. And if you have the sheriff token, then everyone else has to put their fake gold, their illegal gold back. Either way, when that's done, all the gold that you did get, you're going to be able to put into here to keep it for the end of the game, and you'll start another round and continue on. After 12 turns, whoever has the most gold wins. Doesn't matter if it's illegal or legal gold. And if there's a tie, whoever has the most legal gold wins the game. You can also play with an action variant where if you get the bat here or the snake or whatever, they have to do a very specific action. Like a bat, you'd have to flap your wings, and a snake, you have to hiss or what have you. So anyhow, there you go. First of all, these treasure chests, once you have them built, are fantastic. They hold together really well. The artwork is really well done. You can see the full profile of the other person there. You can see what they're not afraid of. Let me look at that. There's a snake right around her legs. That's craziness. There's that. The clock is good. But what's really neat is this box. So the way this box works is inside the box here, there is an insert that you put here that's kind of bent in. And this insert's pretty critical to the game because it gives it some bounce. I mean, I think the game would probably work on flat ground, but when you have these tiles in here, that just kind of bounces. It really kind of makes them jump as the tiles go over. And of course, there's going to be more gold at the beginning of the game and less as time goes by. But they also did a good job at not every tile has the gold on both sides, and so there's a lot of trash in here. The tiles themselves, like the ghost and things, those get turned over at the end of a round. So we were pulling them out when we used them just so that people weren't getting confused or using them twice. But it really, the components of this game are really well done. Alright, so here we have Boom Bang Gold. it's a game for kids. But, I mean, this is a strong family game. Even 4 adults can sit around. Obviously, part of the fun of this game is just the whole throwing the dynamite in. It's a one-note game, and it's a speed game at its core, where you're just basically grabbing stuff as fast as you can. But the throwing the dynamite is really where it's at. Now, the bottom of the board, you want to keep that kind of safe because, you know, the bounciness of it is what makes the game go well, but honestly, you're throwing dynamite sticks at it, so there's that. There's the silliness of the other action things, putting your hands in your head, help, or, you know, it's maybe flying like a bat. Again, that's kind of tilting towards the kids thing, but it does give that aspect. The game is going to have less gold as time goes by. You're going to see an action tile and be like, I want that action tile, because the action tiles are always good, whether it's a chance to get gold from somebody else or whether, you know, you get to throw the dynamite again. That's my favorite. But again, the game is all, you know, HABA, a lot of their games are all about, hey, it's this one feature. Do you like this feature? And it's the idea of throwing the dynamite in the box. You get to throw something, watch stuff pop, and then grab it as fast as you can. That's the concept. And because of that, I think that works really well. It's a big game here, but it feels like a bigger game, even though, like I said, it's a one-note thing. The idea of prospecting gold is fun for kids all around. So, yeah, I really like it, and my kids enjoy it. Dice Tower Judgment, excellent for kids!